everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Akron Zips. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Zips. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a toss play to the right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Stop at the 36. That's good enough. Going off the cannon.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the runner takes off to his right. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that
he'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7.
Tennessee, 14, Akron, 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the play.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Wideouts now clustered. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Zips come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Zips are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go on the move. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't you have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game? Maybe going back and forth all game.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Now they get set to kick it away.
Akron, 13.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, fouls. He'll stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Tennessee, 21. Akron.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble now. Gets into space at the 50. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with it.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Zips line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Bringing pressure. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Press coverage now from the secondary. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Win after makes it a 15-point game.
That makes the score. Tennessee 28, Akron 13.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Cut quickly. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Zips will crank up the tempo.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more.
Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
42 Spider. 4-2 flip.
And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. Now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good and still trail. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Zips looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver's got it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 3rd down and goal for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Zips. All the way back to claim the lead. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's on the run. Launches deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Okay, ready?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Akron 34, Tennessee 28.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd and goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
You knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Zips offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Lets it go along the move. Launching deep. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure.
Picked off a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
They knocked through the BAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be. He's looking deep here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Fouls.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
The BAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Akron offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that catch is hauled in.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Akron.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.